Likutei Moharan, Tereches. So, Baruch Hashem, yesterday we talked about Melufim. We're talking about the Shur, we're talking about the Vav and the Yud. And we said the Yud is the 10 pulses, and the pulse itself is by the Ruach, is driven by the Ruach. That's the driving force, the driving spirit. Zeh Shadikdek, we hold in Zeh Shadikdek, this is with the pasuk that says, Anochi Hashem Elokecha.
Sif.
Seif, not Sif. Seif, where's Seif Tes?
Sif Tes.
Yeah,
Right.
Seif Tes, yes. Seif Tes, okay. And this, the pasuk was, very particular. Anochi Hashem Elokecha Amalcha Me'eretz Mitzrayim. And v'kiblu ater shesham haruach. They got the Torah. This is what the ruach is. V'az dafka then achev picha v'maleo. Widen your mouth and ashid tefillah. P'chinas melofim. The filling of the mouth. P'chinas shleimus hachisol, the completion of the deficit. Kitay kachar it says Mitzrayim dafka after HaKadosh Baruch Hu took us out of Mitzrayim. This is what the pasuk says. I took out of Mitzrayim. She'az nisbat al-b'chinas mikotzer ruach. Then that shortness of ruach, shortness of breath, shortness of spirit was annihilated. Ki kiblu Torah, because they received the Torah, and the Torah contains the ruach Elokim, as they said, the ruach Elokim merachev al pnei hamayim, right? Shisham Ruach Chaim. Okay, and as Daika, there was Zechet Yirchiv, Achev Picha V'maleo, widen your mouth and I should fill it. B'chinas Shleimus HaChisoron, that's the completion of the Chisoron. B'chinas Melopum, a full mouth. B'chinas Yimaleh Hashem, Kol Mishal Osecha, Hashem shall fulfill all your heart's desire. As we said, that what it means that He fulfilled desire, that all the Chisoron of the Ruach Chaim is fulfilled, that all your desires are fulfilled. Because as there is said in the beginning of the Torah, all the chisaron, all the deficiencies come from deficiency in the ruach. Okay, Yitzias Mitzrayim Parshas Tzitzis. It's not a coincidence that Yitzias Mitzrayim is mentioned. That Parshas Yitzias Mitzrayim is mentioned Parshas Tzitzis. And he said, in such Parshas, Davar Be'Yisrael, Amat Antzur Lehem Tzitzis, it is said, Anochi Hashem Elokecha, Asher Hotzeti Etchem Mitzrayim, Lo Yot Lachem Elokim, right? This is what it says in Parshas Tzitzis. Ki tzitzis, b'chinas haruach chaim. The tzitzis represents the spirit of life. B'chinas ma'arba ruchos boi ruach. From the four corners of the land come ruach, come spirit. It is said in Ois Ches, V'alidei she'atzmu Mitzrayim, and by the fact they came out of Mitzrayim, and they received the Torah, and they got, and the Zoichet of b'chinas tzitzis and ruach chaim. And Reb Nosson adds, Gam Diberaz, the Rebbe spoke at that particular time, Me'inyan 12 she'os hayom, Ve'shtem she'os halayla, the 12 hours of daylight and the 12 hours of night. Sheyesh bam 12 tzirufei avoya, that there's 12, and each one has 12 combinations of the 4 letters of Shem Havaya. That if you'll notice it, that every single hour has a different combination. Because the 4 letters of Shem Havaya you can write each time in different seder. And there are 24 possible combinations to write it. And every single combination of the 24 is merabes to a certain bechina, a certain aspect, a certain state of existence that dominates that hour. And the conjugation of the Shem Havaya, the particular conjugation of Shem Havaya, which letter is where in the whole thing, is a formula that describes the situation, so a state of being that is dominating at that particular hour. V'chol shor nechlekes letatrof, which is 1,080 chalokim. Every hour has 60 minutes, and every minute is is divided to 18 chalakim. Altogether is 1,080. Kol chelek v'chelek mitatrav chalakim, in every single part of the 1,080 chalakim, yesh bo gam ken tziruf Hashem. It also has a combination of the name of Hashem, because there is different ways to conjugate the four letters of Shem Havaya, and the totality of all its tzirufim is 1,080 different combinations. This is the spirit of life which rides the pulse. And because the Ruach Chaim comes from the four letters of Shem Havaya. Four letters of Shem Havaya, that's the root, that's the source. And every single combination of the 1,080, Ruach Chaim comes from it. That enlivens the pulse. And the pulse in a person is 1,080 parts in an hour. So you have 1,080 part etzirufim that are pumping in a person during the 1,080 chalakim that are in the hour. In other words, in an hour, there are 1,080 chalakim. Shem Havaya Baruch Hu can be conjugated, can be combined in 1,080 chalakim. This is what the Kabbalah says. Each one of those 1,080 is a specific ruach that enlivens the one chelek of the 1,080 of the hour itself. And he says, but I wasn't zocher to hear, I didn't want to hear the Rebbe explain this thing thoroughly. And the people who have a little bit of seichel will understand. Where is the what is it? Something this here? Wait, this can be. No. Okay, it says I wasn't zeichet to hear this matter, properly, and I also forgot a little bit of it. And then it says, Rechev Elokim Ribotam Afeshin An. This is what it says in Tehillim, the Indian of Kabbalah Satira. Rechev Elokim Ribotam Afeshin An. The Kodesh Baruch Hu went down on Har Sinai together with tens of thousands of malachim that are, each one is sharp. In other words, like L'Avdei Avdot, when the President of the United States come down last year, so, the whole entourage that comes together with him. When the Kodesh Baruch Hu came down on Har Sinai, you had an entourage of the highest state malachim, the minister of this, minister of that. They're all very sharp and very, very forceful. And this is Alfei, Zipkinas Alufe Esav. Rechev Elokim Ribotaim, Alfei Shinan. Alfei is B'chinas Alufe Esav. This alludes to the Cherev. This alludes to the Rav, the Klipa, that is an essence of Esav. Validei Rechev Elokim Ribotaim, through this Rechev Elokim Ribotaim, the chariot of Hashem, the Air Force One of Hashem, which is all these tens of thousands of malachim, that came down. B'chinas Kabbalah Satira, Shemisham Kabbalah Ruach Chaim Rabbanim D'Kedusha. This is the thing that supplies. This is the conduit for the Ruach D'Kedusha. Because Ribosayim is the Shor Rabbanim. Al Dei Zeh Alfei Shinon. This, as Chazal said, the Kodesh Baruch Hu, Kevyochol, floats at night, at every single night at 18,000 oilers. It says, Rechem Elokim Berotayim Alfei Shinon. Al Tikra Shinon. Don't read the word Shinon, this kind of Nikud. Ela She'enon, that they are not there anymore. Then what? Alfei Shinon Shechasarim, it's missing 2,000 from the Ribosayim. Ribosayim, Revava is 10,000. Ribosayim, 20,000. Kodesh Baruch Hu floats every night through 18,000 oilams. So how many is missing from the 20? 2,000. Adikra Shinon Ela She'enon. They're missing 2,000 of the Ribosayim. Because the Ribosayim is 20,000. And when you take off 2,000, you're talking about 18,000. And this is what the Gemara alludes to. Al tikra shinon ela she'enon. Hainu shalidei Kabbalah Torah, through the union of Kabbalah Torah. Shesham, in the Torah, a ruach da'arav de kedusha. It carries the ruach, the spirit of Rav de kedusha. Al dei zeh nisbatlin v'nichnon alefa Esav. This cancels down and is mevatel the Alufa Esav, the champions of Esav, Rav Revei Esav, the Rabbonim of Esav. Shem B'chinas Rav the Klipa, this is the Rav the Klipa. B'chinas Alfei She'enon. This is the 2,000 that are not there. Shalufa Esav, the champions of Esav, Rav Revei Esav, the Rabbonim of Esav, Nisbatlin Ve'enon. They are cancelled and they are no longer there. Because we said that when the Ruach Chaim, the Kedusha, the spirit of life, the Kedusha, is misgaber, it surges, this eradicates the Ruach Chaim, the Tumah. Okay?